Okay, this video is going to go over problem 4-52. Consider these actual newspaper headlines. If an observational study was done, explain how it could have been done and explain why an experiment was not possible. If the study shows an association between variables, discuss the effects of at least two possible lurking variables. If surveys were necessary, list potential sources of bias and potential difficulty in getting representative sample from the population. If you think an experiment was done, outline a possible way. So again, that's a lot of writing for me, so I'm just going to say it verbally. Make sure you write it down, obviously. A, study sticks it to traditional back care, acupuncture, real and fake, gets better results for pain than the usual treatment. So this question mentions real and fake. So that tells me that they definitely used a placebo. So it was definitely an experiment. A group of volunteers with back pain could have been randomly distributed in at least 3 test groups. One group received traditional medical care, the other got acupuncture treatments, and the last one got fake acupuncture. The difference in pain reported by each patient was likely average for the group, and the averages compared. Measuring the subject's pain was probably like, can you rate your back pain on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's see. I think that about sums it up. B, marital strife, a heart wrecker, ? Bad marriage can increase risk of coronary disease, research says. So this is going to be an observational study, right? Because you can't force people into a bad marriage. That's unethical. So probably a large group of people were given questionnaires, including questions about their marriage and their health. Some lurking variables could be maybe the people have stressful jobs or something else going in their life that in turn makes their marriages kind of bad, but also give them heart problems. Maybe they have some sort of an addiction problem, which is going to make your marriage bad, but is also going to give you heart problems. So those are a couple lurking variables. It's pretty hard to get a representative sample because, are you going to survey every person who's married in the world? Are people going to be honest with you if they are actually in a bad marriage, etc.? C, breastfeeding may cut breast cancer risk. Women with a family history of breast cancer who have ever breastfed reduced their risk of getting premenopausal breast cancer by nearly 60% according to a new study. So this has got to be an observational study because you can't force a woman to have a child and breastfeed, and it was probably just done with questionnaires. Questions about how long did you breastfeed for? Have you ever had cancer? Some lurking variables, maybe people who are interested in breastfeeding tend to eat healthier or maybe not drink or not smoke, right? Because you're breastfeeding a child. So that could also, those could be a lurking variable in this study. Okay, D, study. Oral drug better than lotion to kill lice. A new study has found that in tough cases, a new oral medication kills the parasites more effectively than a prescription lotion applied to the scalp. So just because you see the word study does not mean it's an observational study, right? If there's a new oral medication, you can't just go find 20 random people who have used this new medication, right? You're going to have to run an experiment with your new medication. So you're going to need at least 2 groups. One group of people would get the lotion and one people would get the oral medication, and then we could compare results. You could also include a placebo group where maybe you're giving them the oral medication, but it's fake, it's just a sugar pill, and then we would compare the amount of lice at the end. So hopefully this helps you understand 4-52.